I just got done spending some time with my son this morning. We're organizing his room and we had a nice long discussion. My son thinks we're slobs. He thinks our house is a dump, and he's not wrong. So if you watched yesterday's video, that was the video of this morning, us decluttering. He's cleaning out his closet and he's getting rid of a lot of things that I bought for him and a lot of sentimental things that I really I'm really having a hard time letting go of them because they remind me of my little boy, and it's like Toy Story where he's getting rid of his toys, you know, and I'm like, ah. And he's like, I'm sorry, Mom, but we got to clean up this house. I want to clean up my room. I want to have a better life. And so what you're going to watch right now is the discussion we just had and how eye-opening it was to hear how my son sees our home and how he goes to his friends' houses and they have nice clean homes, but we don't have a nice clean home. And he wants better for himself. He wants better for our house. And so he's starting with his room. And I think that's very commendable, very commendable. And I would like to take some credit that I was working on this myself last year when I lived in my own apartment. And now that I've moved back into the house with my husband, I'm having a hard time seeing the light at the end of the tunnel with all this clutter. I really am having a hard time seeing it all in a cleaner state. And I feel like it's crowding in around me, as clutter can do sometimes. But my son can see the light, and my son can see a possibility where we have less stuff and we have a cleaner home. And that's why he's getting rid of his stuff, and I'm so proud of him. So here is the footage of me listening to my son talk about how much he doesn't like our home. And you won't see him on camera. You're just going to watch me and listen to our conversation. And I found it to be very insightful, and it's so long, that's why I'm making a whole separate video about it. Here's the video.
Do you think our house looks kind of like a dump?
Do I think our house looks like a dump?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did someone say that?
No.
That's just your opinion?
Yeah. I look around, every room has this bunch of junk that we all don't want, or if we do want it, we just don't want to quit have it that much.
Yeah, I know. That's why I had a hard time moving back too, because I was working so hard at getting rid of my junk in the apartment. And then
I don't think you were ruthless enough. I don't think you were ruthless enough.
I don't think I was ruthless enough either.
I still care about some of my stuff. Just to be fair, I barely even care about it when I was 4.
You barely cared about this stuff when you were 4, and I'm caring about it more than you are?
Yeah. But would it be nice to like fix what Dad wanted to do with the front room? Because we have like 4 coffee tables.
Yeah, we do.
Wait, 5. Sorry.
5.
Okay. One of them's the actual table.
One's an actual
I'm okay
table.
getting rid of that now.
We have 2 ottomans, 2 coffee tables, and a dining room table.
And guess what? I hate those couches.
You do?
Yeah. Mom, do you like the feeling of sitting on leather? Because I don't remember you ever really sitting on it unless you have to.
Yeah, I don't really like sitting on leather.
Me either. And guess what? I had to be the one sleeping on it for the past 2 days. That way I had to grab... I went up in the middle of like 2 a.m. I can't sleep on this. I go into the laundry, grab all my blankets, throw it on there, and just slept on this.
I like that you have standards. You're stepping into your standards.
Would it be... Huh?
Your parents have a hard time letting go of things. So I'm glad that you're letting go of things right now. You had a hard time letting go of things too when you were younger. Do you remember that?
Yeah. I still know that now. I'm trying to grow up. and just not care about these things because, frankly, I don't really care about them. They were just that one good memory. I only kept them around so when I look at it, I go, oh, I remember that. When I could just easily do a picture. But when I just put it in grand scheme of them, just there wasn't that much really about it I cared about.
Very wise. Very wise.
I'm not trying to be worse. So,
That was all protein.
I wish I had some.
Huh?
I wish I had some.
You want a protein shake?
Yeah.
Want some coffee in it?
That doesn't even like coffee. And it took me hours for you then. And you put coffee in it.
Well, yeah, you
Yeah.
put coffee in it this morning. Do you want a protein shake with coffee in it?
Not
There's
coffee.
more left in the blender.
Another coffee person. Yeah.
Okay.
So how do you want to get the front room actually looking good? Instead of every house I have ever seen of any of the kids, just their house is actually organized. It's clean.
What kids?
Bosh and Aiden, everyone's house.
Aww.
Our house looks like a dump. We not a dump, more like a scrapyard. Where we just threw a bunch of things that don't look well together. And just, you see, clean. Ignore that some of the stuff on the wall is just completely useless. And we don't even care about it. We just keep it up there for fun.
I'm smiling because you're right and you're funny, but I'm sad because it's true.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd love your motivation and guidance to help us get to a better home.
Maybe, like, I don't even believe the couches are that nice in here, right?
The couch.
I think Dad is the only one that likes the leather stuff. And I
Okay,
don't even
do you know why we got the leather couches?
Because it's from your house, and you got to get those leather couches, the one we were sitting with metal in them. Correct?
Right. Well, the leather works well with the dogs and the dog hair.
Yeah.
The leather's not as attracted to the dog hair as other types of materials.
I'm also gonna say this too. That room looks terrible. It does not. It should not have like. It should have like blocky stuff. That room looks like it needs to have block stuff, like ottomans over together that connect to each other. You know, I just remember Aiden's house and Sebastian's house both has these like cushion things, like an old couch, those fluffy ones that are just nice to sit on, and they have this little back thing. If you ever been to Sebastian's house when he used to live over there, in that couch in his living room, that big one, you know what I'm talking about? You're just
Yeah, it's a
sitting.
sectional couch.
That, I feel like that couch could work if we wanted to do that.
Oops. You bring up very valid points, bub.
Would you ever like to act on these and actually start working on this? Like at some point maybe next year?
Next year?
2023 project?
Next year? You don't want to do it before then?
Maybe we could save up money to do that next year. Maybe that would be a Christmas present. Right?
You would consider a Christmas present to have the house tidied up?
Yeah, and tidy up. Not even tidy up, just look like a whole new house like we just moved in. Not the moved in look where you have boxes everywhere. That's the look we have now for the past 11 years. But the move-in look like you actually organize and not insane. What?
You're so right. Now tell me this. You and I can do this together.
Huh?
But
No, we can't.
what do you mean we can't?
We need to get rid of a lot of stuff to do this idea, right?
Right? Is
Or
it
figure out a way to store all of it.
right? And your dad doesn't want to get rid of things.
I'm looking at the computer room and I see the computer room looks like it's just wires hanging down everywhere. Just a bunch of junk. Like, stuff I can't. I'm just trying not to care about things I cared in the past that have no use now.
I don't know how to get your dad on board, so I don't know the first step on getting this house tidied up. Because all my stuff is centralized to one room, right? I have more stuff.
Yeah, like living room, your room, dad's room.
Let's start with just the living room, right?
We need to get rid of a lot of Brooklyn stuff. We need to figure out of the 2 tables in there, what do we want to keep? And what is that room ever going to be used for? Exactly.
The dining room?
Yeah. It's never been used for dining if we haven't checked. I ate soup in there once when I was 4.
You ate soup in there more than once.
Okay, 3 times and maybe some noodles. But that was back in 2012.
You're so right. I hate how right you are. It's embarrassing and a wake-up call at the same time.
Now you see how I feel.
I like that you have this motivation behind you.
Am I getting your deep slob student back?
Getting D-Slob student back.
Am I getting deep slob senior deep slob? See, you went up a grade or 2.
I went up a grade or 2.
You're finally not learning if we decided to actually get rid of stuff.
I want to get rid of stuff. I've gotten rid of lots of things.
It also seemed like you have gained a lot of more.
How?
Like, gained a lot more smaller things we did not need.
Like?
Your little jewelry.
My jewelry thing. I needed something to hang my jewelry on.
Mm-hmm. But why does it have to be right in the front room?
I almost decided to take it to work, and then I got embarrassed and decided not to.
That makes sense. You should be embarrassed by that. I'm not going to tell you you shouldn't be embarrassed by things that you consider embarrassing because they're right.
I don't know why I keep stuff, Matthew.
Keep stuff because you find it cute?
And because there's a history to it, and attachments, and
At one point you need to get rid
sentimental.
of attachments.
Get rid of the attachment. Yeah, the attachments is what's holding us back. Gotta let go. Let it go. Let it go.
You probably have a lot more attachments than me.
Do you want a charger? You have lots of chargers.
I'm keeping it because Dad, I'm gonna feel Dad's charging.
You're gonna
I'm gonna feel Dad's engine room.
engine room.
What do I call it?
His IT stash.
No, his programming room. I'm just thinking like his server room. I'm just thinking of all these rooms that has a bunch of wires and electronics in it. And what room that would be. Electrical. Should we just start calling the computer room electrical? These are literally named after how many.
The electrical room.
Yeah.
What is this?
This goes with them. I took apart a little merry-go-round.
It was a merry-go-round?
Yeah, like a merry-go-round, see? It doesn't work.
Leave it in there, just like that, so people know it's a merry-go-round.
We just sent a picture. Oh, kitty guy.
Okay, I
Oh,
think
that's
I'm gonna
you.
go inside.
Are you tired?
I'm so tired.
You're the one that woke me up.
I know I woke you up, because
You didn't expect me to be more...
your dogs woke me up.
Well, my dogs woke you up. Yeah, my dog woke me up, but then it's like... And then you got out of bed, so you started to stop. And then you just came over to me and woke me up. He said, where's your camera? He said, this is the curse of Matthew not having a full bed. He has to sleep ahead so all the dogs wake him up. When meanwhile you're the one waking me up.
Well, Matthew, we gotta declutter your stuff while it's cool outside. Now it's starting to get warm. And I don't know what other items you have. Do you want to bring me another box, or
Okay.
do you want to take a break and come back later?
No, I'm gonna do another box.
Okay. To be continued.
You think our house looks kind of like a dump?
Do I think our house looks like a dump?
Yeah.
Yeah.